Hey guys, this is Asal, and this is going to be my very first look at the Battlefield 4 exclusive beta. Now this is the first game I played. I am playing with my friend Blunez, but I will tell you one thing for sure. This game is definitely still in beta, and there are a lot of things that they still need to work out here. Right here, for example, Blunez is like 7 feet tall and has like a really stretched neck. You can't see it anymore, but if you rewind, you'll see it. That's just one example, and that one is actually a fairly minimal one. And that right there is a great example of some of the weird noises that my friends can make. But getting back on track, one of the first things that I noticed when I jumped in the game was that it just is not optimized. It felt wrong. The frame rate was just a little bit below 60. I'm not really sure what it was. It's really hard to explain. I mean, I have the recommended hardware and it just wasn't feeling that great, so I'm like thinking maybe I need to upgrade, so I put it on low, then I put it on ultra. Still the same thing. It just wasn't that buttery smooth 60 frames per second that I'm used to when I play Battlefield 3, for example. Now keep in mind that you won't be able to see it in the video because I do capture in 30 frames per second, and I don't think I dropped that low. I might have. The video might stutter at some point, but that is actually not something you will be able to see in this video. So that is probably the most obvious problem that I encountered while playing the beta. But don't worry, DICE has released a report saying that they are aware of suboptimal performance on some systems, and they are working as hard as they can to fix that for us. So I'm very excited about that, because I really want to get back in and feel this game the way it is meant to be played. But other than the FPS, the game actually was a lot of fun. The jet skis were awesome, the levolution was awesome. Overall, it was just really cool, and it really felt like a fresh experience. It wasn't like just Battlefield 3 Reloaded. It actually really felt like something new, and I'm really excited for some of the things that they're doing. For example, the battle screen was really awesome. So I had my battle screen on my second monitor, so every time they would show up on my minimap normally, I could look on my battle screen and I could see exactly where they were. Or if my commander put down a UAV, I could see big clumps of them. I could see all my squads, all my teammates, and all the objectives all at once. It's just a really intuitive feature, and I'm really glad that they have added it, because if you have a second monitor, that is definitely something you are going to want to try out. So now I want to take a look at the levolution feature on this map, and that is when the entire skyscraper in the middle falls down. So I was up there and I heard some beeping and everything started to break, so I pulled my chute, I jumped out, and I turned around and I just see the entire building falling over. Now, we've all seen videos of this, but to see it actually in-game was quite something. I've seen some pretty cool things happen in video games before, but this really just blows everything out of proportion. This thing is huge, and it just falls down, destroys this whole bay, and there's dust in the air, and you can't see anything, and even if you're piloting a helicopter later on, the dust makes it really hard to see, and it's just really intense and really cool. So I really liked this feature, and it was just really exciting to add this to the game, not just having a big pillar fall down at 10 tickets or whatever. You can set this off yourself, so it is really cool, and it adds a lot of dynamic gameplay to the game, and it was a lot of fun to see. So another thing that we got to try out were the jet skis. Now, these things are cool. They are fast, and actually I'm going to pick up Blunez here, and I actually used my battle screen to see exactly where he was, and he didn't have to awkwardly explain it to me. So that's just really cool. I know I've said this before, but I am a big fan of the battle screen. But this jet ski is just a lot of fun. As you can see, it can turn extremely sharp, and just the water, it just looks amazing. You can see all these waves, all the light reflecting. This game just looks really, really good. I know it's only in beta and the frame rate was a little off and went out of bounds there, but it looks amazing. It looks awesome. I am really pleased with the way this game looks. So I know there are a lot of things in the beta that are not working as they should be, and I am not going to complain like everyone already is. We have enough of that out there. I just wanted to bring you guys some of the things that I am really enjoying with the beta, and just the things that I am having a lot of fun with. So I do plan on covering more of the Battlefield 4 beta as it unfolds, but for whatever reason, right now I can't actually join any games. I keep getting disconnected from the EA server. I'll look into that later for you guys, but I'm sure it will be resolved soon, and I will be able to cover more of the beta as it does continue to happen. So that just about wraps up today's video on Battlefield 4's exclusive beta first look. Now guys, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.